evening to everybody. Welcome to another edition of Libertas. This is Tonino Habana. Our topic for tonight comes from the prayer of generosity ni San Ignacio, Saint Ignatius of Loyola, to give and not to count the cost. Kasi po, yung mga guests natin ngayong gabi, nanggaling po sila sa humble beginnings. Yung isa taga-probinsya, the son of a landless farmer or farm attendant. Yung isa naman is the daughter of a former messenger na lumaki sa Tondo. So, ang interesting part nitong story nito, nabigyan sila ng scholarship, tapos, nung nakapagtapos sila, yung kanilang mission is to give back at makatulong dun sa mga ibang mga hindi makapag-aral dahil walang pera. So, unahin ko po our lady guest. She's a graduate of the Ateneo, batch 1980. She finished high school at the Manila Cathedral School sa Tondo. Yung tatay nga niya, yung kinikwento ko na dating messenger, she struggled through her life, through grade school and high school, trying to finish and get high grades and then help others. Let's all welcome Lourdes Flores-Mercado. Good evening, Lourdes.
Good evening, Tonino.
Ako, marami tayong kikwento ngayong gabi kasi napaka-interesting yung mga ginawa nila para makatulong din sa iba. Yung tulong na nakuha nila at yung tulong na binigay nila sa iba. Yung katabi ko naman, anak siya ng isang former farmer, retired na siguro yung tatay mo. Tapos, wala na. And then, wala silang lupa, talagang he belonged to the poorest of the poor. And nakapag-aral siya, spectacular din yung kanyang generosity na pinamalas. Kikwento natin mamaya. Let's welcome Dyke Guevarra.
Good evening, Tonino.
Unahin natin siguro si Malu. Malu, paano ba nagsimula yan? So, your father was a messenger, nakatira kayo sa Tondo. Paano ka nakapag-aral doon sa Manila Cathedral School, which is a parochial school sa Tayuman?
Yes, actually, yung mother ko started it all. She has a Jesuit friend, and from that time, parang inaspire na niya to send the eldest,
Which is you?
which is me, sa Ateneo. So sabi niya, to be in Ateneo, you have to graduate from a good school, which is, during the time, Manila Cathedral School. It's a small parochial school in Tayuman, Tondo, Manila.
Okay. So, normally, dahil wala yung parents mong pera, ang tradition is padadala ka sa public school.
Yes.
Pero nag-ipon yung nanay mo, paano niya ikaw napadala doon?
Yun nga parang nag-ipon sila for the tuition fee for grade 1. Kasi nung grade 1 ako, sinabi kagad nila sa akin na I have to study very hard para to maintain my grades, high grades, and be the first honor. Kasi pag first honor ka dun sa school namin, you'll be given scholarship. So, awa naman ng Diyos, and with all the hard work, I was able to graduate first honor from grade 1 to high school.
And then ikaw naging valedictorian ng high
So
school.
I graduated grade 4 valedictorian, grade 7 valedictorian, and high school valedictorian.
Okay. And then nag-entrance exam ka na sa Ateneo.
Yeah, yung sa Ateneo, ang sabi ng mami ko, to take exams in UP, LaSalle, Ateneo, UST during that time. Yung Ateneo, meron siyang best friend na yung apo is studying in Ateneo, BS Math. I think that's Vicky Herrera Encarnacion now. So Vicky helped me get the application form. Actually, the family of Herrera paid for my application.
So tinulungan ka
Tinulungan talaga
para
nila ako.
makapasok ka sa Ateneo.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, ito naman si Dyke. Ito naman mas malayo yung pinanggaling na ito. Galing siya ng San Simon, Pampanga. Saan ka nag-aral, Dyke? And paano ka nakapag-exam sa Ateneo? Ano bang pinanggalingan mo? You were saying na Paki-share naman ng konti nung sa storya mo.
Yeah. Yung elementary ako, nag-graduate ako sa San Pedro Elementary School. So, libre, walang bayad. Actually, nung mag-grade 1 pa lang ako, wala pa akong 7, ayaw pa ako ng tatay ko na pumasok sa school kasi daw, masyado pa akong bata. So, ako nagpumilit sa kanya, sabi ko, kaya ko na. So, kailangan ko nang mag-start ng schooling. Kasi, dahil sa kahirapan, iniisip ko na hindi kami aangat sa buhay kung di ako talaga mag-aaral. Kasi nga sinasabi natin, education, yun ang ating ipapamamanahin sa ating mga parents. Kasi wala nga silang maibigay sa akin na pang tuition. Sa high school naman, kaya nakapag-high school ako, nilalakad lang namin yung pagpasok sa school pag wala kaming pamasahe. It's about, siguro mga 5 kilometers din yun, araw-araw pag wala kaming pamasahe. Kaya naman ako nakapag-aral sa Ateneo. Actually, nung una, hindi naman Ateneo yung gusto ko eh. Gusto ko, National Scholar, which is University of the Philippines. Yun lang talagang ang kaya kong pasukan na school. Nung mag-i-exam na sa Ateneo, nagtataka yung madre.
So,
yung,
saan ka nag-aral ng high school? Kasi,
yeah.
anong kwento dun sa high school?
Nakapag-aral ako sa Assumpta Technical High School.
Saan probinsya to?
Sa Pampanga to. Ito yung pinakaunang co-ed na eskwelahan ng mga madre ng Religious of the Assumption. Kasi during that time, nagtayo sila ng mission school nila sa San Simon. So ito yung mga madre ng Assumption College.
Alam mo, Dyke, gumawa rin ako ng konting research.
Okay.
Pinuntahan ko si Sister Anna Marie.
Okay.
At saka may video ko.
Okay.
Pakita natin yung
Talaga,
video ni
si
Sister Anna Marie.
Yes, because when he was in school, just like any others, I see 200 of them in front of me. So they come in from the barrios, comes from San Simon
Yes.
barrio, and just like any other, our criteria then was those who cannot afford to pay, the poorest of the poor. So they would pay whatever they have to pay. Isang tangkay ng kamote leaves, some eggs, whatever. So, and that was our criteria. We will take in the poorest of the poor. Because this school is, so you know that this school was donated by the Alumni Association of Assumption. Mm-hmm. It was an extra money that they had for Mother Rosa Maria, our French nun who died, and they wanted to put a nice thing for her on her death. And there was extra money, and they did not know what to do. And they remember the Kapampangan somewhere in Manila said, we never saw nuns in our place. Can you come? This school was the gift of the Alumni Association. There was nothing there. Rice field. This school is the gift of the Assumption Alumni Association to the people of Pampanga who were asking for a school. Mm-hmm. And the land was donated by an old girl, I forget her name right now, I forget. Kapampangan, also but an Assumption lady, and all the buildings were donated, all. Oh. They founded everything, they paid for everything, and when everything was ready, they told the sisters, run it. We will keep on with paying the tuition of the teachers, run it. So they gave us a little house, and we started living there.
What do you remember of Enrique Guevarra?
Just like any other children, he was very simple. He would go to school every day, take his place. He's one of those who were in the 10th, 1 to 10. No? He would get very good grades. When he graduated, we sent them over to Ateneo, because Ateneo was offering us. So he was there, and I don't remember this, because you know that many, I just do what I'm supposed to do. That's why he remembers me, because when they were going to Ateneo, and that day, he was there in I said, are you not supposed to go to the Ateneo to take your test for scholarship? And it seems, he said, Mother, I don't. They call us Mother. Mother, I do not have money to pay for the transfer. So just for that. Then you went inside and you took money and you gave it to him, maybe 250 pesos to pay for the massage. Then he went and he passed. And I think that changed his life, no?
So ayaw mo
Yun
kumuha
ang-
ng exam noon sa Ateneo kasi wala kasi pamasahe.
Oo.
Nag-graduate ka sa AASA. Pero pag-isip, think about this. Because of the generosity of the students from Assumption, they were able to fund this school
Yeah.
sa Pampanga. And because they were able to fund this school, they were able to educate
Thank
you.
you. Mm-mm.
And because you told the sister you had no pamasahe, di ba?
Oo,
Binigyan ka ng
binigyan
pamasahe,
pamasahe.
nakapunta ka sa Ateneo para mag-exam.
Mm-mm.
Can you recall that day nung pumunta ka? Ano ba nangyari doon? Ano bang
Yun na nga kasi, yun nga pamasahe papuntang sa eskwelahan on a daily basis. Kung
Wala
minsan
ka
mo
na.
may bigay. All the more, yung pamasahe medyo malaki. So, yun, sinabi ko na kay Mother Ana, na, Mother, wala naman po akong pamasahe. So, right there and then, binigyan na akong pamasahe. Kasama pa yung pang-merienda. Kaya natuwa ako. So yun, nakapag-exam ako and hindi ko inasahan na talagang sa Ateneo ako papasok. So talagang inisip ko lang, alam ko UP lang. I was very hopeful na UP lang ako makakapasok. Hindi ko talaga inisip na yun, yung Ateneo talaga maging kapalaran ko.
No, Malu, ikaw naman, iba naman yung sa'yo. Yung grade 1 ka pa lang, sinabi ng nanay mo, sa Ateneo ka papasok. Kaya lang, wala siyang paraan.
Yun ang paraan.
Gagawa siya ng paraan para makapunta ka. So, mamaya balikan natin yon kasi we'll be going for the break. And please don't go away. This is Tonino Habana with two very interesting guests. Pag-usapan natin itong storya nila. Welcome back to Libertas. This is Tonino Habana with our special guests, Dyke, Guevarra, and Lourdes, Flores-Mercado. Both of them were former scholars at the Ateneo, came from humble beginnings, struggled to go to school, and made it. Diba? Ngayon, pag-usapan natin, nasabi na ni Dyke na yung story niya, how he was able to, to take the exam. And si Lourdes, Mercado naman, nung grade 1 pa lang, gusto nung nanay niya sa Ateneo na siya mag-aral. So can you recount what they had to go through, what your parents had to go through para mapaaral ka sa good school?
I can remember my dad walking from our house in Dagupan, going to San Miguel in Delpan. Early morning, maagang gumigising yun, just to walk. Kasi ang ano niya is to save the money for my allowance, daily allowance. So, nakabuti naman sa kanya yon kasi he became a marathon.
Nakaano ba? Nakatapos ba ng high school yung father
Dad
mo?
ko, no.
So, hindi
And also
nakatapos?
my mom, no.
Hindi rin nakatapos ng high
Hindi rin.
school.
Kaya siguro talagang they really work hard para mapagtapos ako. I'm the eldest in the family of 4. So, ang ano talaga nila makapagtapos ako para matulungan ko yung mga kapatid ko.
Ikaw, Dyke, nakatapos ba ng grade school yung mga parents mo?
Yung parents ko wala. No? Ang tatay ko, tamang-tama lang siya nakakapirma at saka nakakabasa.
Nakakabasa.
I should suppose mga hanggang grade 3 lang siya. Pero ang nanay ko talagang hindi siya nakapag-aral.
Hindi nakapag-aral.
Pero magaling siyang magkwenta. Yun nga lang.
So ito yung interesting thing, di ba? Nakagraduate sila ng Ateneo, tinulungan nila yung pamilya nila, at sumama sila sa isang organisasyon ng mga dating scholar para mangolekta ng donations, nag-donate din sila, para mapaaral ang iba. Ngayon, ito si Dyke, meron siyang ginawa na napaka-kahanga-hanga. Last year, nag-retire siya mula sa bangko. He retired from a big bank as a manager. Aba, nandun kami lahat, nanonood kami nung celebration.
30 years.
Biglang halos matumba kami mula sa aming upuan kasi si Dyke, dinonate niya yung buong retirement fund niya at savings doon sa scholarship fund. Dyke, ba't mo ginawa yun?
Talagang siguro napakalaki ng gratitude ko na hindi lang sa school, siyempre sa Diyos, na binigyan ako ng pagkakataon na makapag-aral nga. And that, parang yun ang dinitreasure ko, napalaking treasure sa akin. Kaya sinasabi nga, pag nakakita ng treasure, talagang lahat, di ba, hahanapin mo para mabili yung treasure.
Nasabi ko ba kung ano yung amount na binigay mo? Hindi ko nasabi.
Hindi na.
Nagbigay po si Dyke ng 3.5 million. Hindi po siya taipan, hindi po siya big time na businessman. Lahat ng savings niya, binigay niya dun sa scholarship fund kung saan yun na nagpaaral sa kanya.
Yeah.
So, si Malu naman, kahanga-hanga din. Kasi every year, nagdo-donate siya dun sa scholarship fund. Hindi lang yun. Siya yung nagmamanage ng association na nagpapaaral dun sa mga scholar ng Ateneo. Can you tell us a little bit about the organization?
Ateneo Alumni Scholars Association.
Oo.
Actually kasi ako I believe na education is the solution to poverty.
Yeah.
Kasi yun yung nangyari sa sarili kong buhay. Binago ng Ateneo yung buhay namin sa pamilya at natulungan talaga lahat ng kapatid ko, lahat ng mga pamangking ko hanggang sa apo ngayon, sila yung nakaka-enjoy. Kaya sinabi ko sa sarili ko na babalik ako ng Ateneo at kailangan kong tulungan yung mga ibang estudyante na nangangailangan para makapag-aral at maiba ang buhay nila. Make a difference.
Ngayon, Marilu, we have someone who wants to greet you also. We videoed a friend of yours. So, pakita natin yung video too. I think she has a message for you. What is your message to her, knowing what she's done and her devotion to paying back what she gained from the scholarship?
Marilu, really, siguro, many people share the same feelings. Hats off kami kay Marilu because she's very dedicated, and every time there's a dilemma, she always has the solution. And then, that's why I said she's positive, she can overcome anything.
And in terms of yung philosophy niya in life, especially in dealing with challenges and problems, can you share a little bit about what you've learned about her?
Yeah, one thing that's obvious sa kay Marilu, her spirituality is deep. So she's very close to God. And in fact, every morning I get a text or a message from her, something religious. So I think she takes everything in that light. Everything comes from God, and then she's also able to share it to others. Parang she's just reflecting the image of a giving God or a generous God, forgiving God. She's like that. So parang from her experiences, from childhood up to student days, parang that already, the experiences she went through, already made her strong. Plus, being formed by Ignatian spirituality, lalong maganda yung combination. I think that's where she gets her strength.
Okay. That's your good friend, Marivic.
Galing.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about the Ateneo
Alumni
Alumni Scholarship
Scholarship
Association? Ilan na ba yung napaaral ninyo?
Ah.
How many years na kayo in existence? Ilan yung mga nagsusupport doon sa organization?
Ateneo Alumni Scholars Association is formerly the Scholars for Scholars Scholarship Fund, SSSF. When I became the project officer of AASA in 2000, I find it hard na calling and saying SSSF. And even yung mga ibang alumni scholars nahihirapan. So I suggested to change the name for marketing purposes. Kaya naging Ateneo Alumni Scholars Association.
Short for
Tamang-tama kasi AASA, pag-asa. So yan naman talaga yung mission namin, magbigay ng pag-asa.
Yeah, siguro maganda pakita natin yung isa sa mga natulungan ng Ateneo Scholars Association. Ilan na ba yung mga scholars na dumaan sa inyo?
We have graduated more than 155
scholars sa college. So let's take this video, show this video of one of the students that you helped.
Si Trisha.
Trisha is currently an Ateneo scholar. The eldest in a family of 3 siblings, her parents earn 3,000 pesos monthly at most. Her father suffered a stroke a few years back. Her mother works as a shoemaker in Marikina.
Umpisa po first year yan, top 1. Tapos naging AY Foundation awardee siya. Halos lahat ng best po nasa kanya nung nag-graduate ng high school. At saka talagang tuwan-tuwa sa kanya, ultimong principal nung nakausap ko. Sabi ko, proud na proud ako sa anak ko. Tuwan-tuwa ako na naging anak ko siya.
Mahirap din po kasi ano nga po, may mga times na yun napuputulan po kami ng kuryente. Tapos yun po, para makatipid, parang sa umaga wala po kaming kuryente. Tapos pag magdidilim na lang po, saka na lang po binubuksan yung ilaw. Mahirap po talaga, kaya sobrang kailangan pong mag-focus sa pag-aaral. Like, pag may exam po, minsan nag-aaral po ako, tapos yung mga tao sa labas nagiinuman. Since maliit lang po yung space, kami pong magkakapatid, magkakasamang nag-aaral lang dito, nakaupo po sa sahig. Tapos minsan po kapag habang nag-aaral, biglang iiyak po si Papa kasi nagugutom. Tapos parang minsan mapapatigil po ako kasi parang yun, parang dugo yung puso ko.
Father Tom Steinbugler started the Ateneo College Scholarship Program to ensure that no qualified gifted student is deprived of an Ateneo education because of financial constraints.
Masipag kung mag-aaral yan. Parang ano siya, may hunger for knowledge. Ngayon, pag nag-aaral siya dito, madaldal niya mag-aaral, maingay. Minsan niya kabisado ko na yung mga sinasabi niya.
Yung buhay po namin ngayon, nahihirapan po talaga kami, alam ko po yun. Pero ginagawa ko po yung lahat ng makakaya ko, wag pong mag-focus dun sa mahirap na part, kundi kung ano po yung meron kami. Isipin mo, nasa Ateneo ka, binigyan ka ng chance, dun ka mag-focus, parang nandyan ka na eh. Tapos kapag yun po, pag naririnig ko si Papa na umiiyak, parang iniisip ko po, mas lalo mo pang pag-igihan. Oo nga, maingay dito, pero kaya mo yung mag-aral kung gugustuhin mo lang. Kaya mo yung mag-isa.
Po sa buhay ko, hindi ako nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Ang hirap po. Ngayon, hindi ako makakuha ng magandang trabaho. Hanggang ganun lang trabaho ang kaya ko. Nung alam kong naging scholar siya na Ateneo, hindi na ako nag-worry. Kasi noon talagang parang, mahirap talaga ako pero ngayon hindi na ako masyado nag-iisip kasi alam kong may buhay kinabukasan.
The Ateneo's continuing and compelling endeavor through the years is to attract the best and the brightest from all over the country, regardless of their economic situation.
Pangarap ko po na makatulong sa family ko unang-una, tsaka doon sa mga ibang katulad ko po na mga naghihirap din financially pero may mga pangarap din po sa buhay. Grateful po talaga ako sa scholarship na to kasi talagang binigyan po ako ng hope ng scholarship na to na no matter what obstacles that are there along my way, I can really achieve my goals.
Wow. So that's just one of the scholars na natulungan ng Scholarship Foundation ninyo. And ang isang gusto ko sana tanungin kay Dyke. Dyke, nagbigay ka ng 3.5 million sa scholarship fund na ito. Hindi mo ba naisip na kung binigay mo sa ibang eskwelahan yon dahil mas mababa yung tuition, baka mas marami ka pa napaaral? Bakit sa Ateneo?
I believe in the Ateneo education kasi iniisip ko na mabigyan lang ng pagkakataon isang poorest of the poor, pag yan nakatapos, dahil sa kanyang education, alam ko ganun din ang gagawin niya. No? Meaning, it's a, ang generosity, kung minsan meron siyang ripple effect. Kung ako, pag natulungan ka, hindi lang isa ang matutulungan mo, igit pa doon na matutulungan mo. Okay din na sana na, na sa iba ibigay, no? Kaso, hindi yun ang sinasabi ng puso ko. Ang sabi ng puso ko, parang kung saan mo nakuha yung kung sino ka ngayon, edi dapat doon mo rin ibalik. Kaya kinatutuwa ako na talaga sa Ateneo ko talaga inilaan yung pera na yun.
So, what about you, Malu? Ikaw, yung sa'yo more of sustaining every year.
Yes.
Nagbibigay ka. Every year, ikaw nagmamanage nung scholarship
Same.
association. So, I think what you've done more than just the tuition is pati yung pag-aaruga ng mga scholar. Ikaw ang parang asikaso sa kanila. Kasi hindi lang naman yung tuition ang kailangan.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about what you've been doing in that aspect?
Actually, kasi yung mga scholars merong period of adjustment, lalo na pagka freshman ka sa Ateneo, different culture. Tricia is one of the stories na talagang naiyak ako kasi sa interview pa lang, when we interviewed her, I was just asking how much yung allowance niya every day and she cried. Because the time, I think, pinagkakasya niya yung allowance niya, yung can of sardines, pinagkakasya niya for one whole day.
3 meals.
I remember that, so I really cried and I told myself na hindi pwedeng ganito lang yung number of scholars na natutulungan namin every year. Kailangan wag lang kaming umasa sa mga donations ng alumni, but instead do something, do projects, increase our endowment plans para makapagdagdag ng isa pang scholar every year. So, naging aspiration ko yon. Kaya hanggat maaari, I chair projects for the Ateneo Alumni Scholars every year para makapagdagdag ng isang endowment plan. So as of now, we're working on the 10th endowment plan. That is the Father Raul Bonoan endowment plan. And we're targeting 20 endowment plans by the year 2020. At present, we also have 40 scholars, 10 per each year level. So 40 yung natutulungan naming scholars every year.
Okay, so we'll be going for a break and please don't go away kasi marami pang isi-share yung dalawa nating guests. A very interesting topic, very uplifting. Don't go away, this is Tonino Habana. Welcome back to Libertas. This is Tonino Habana. Our topic for tonight is to give and not to count the cost. And we have two guests that exemplify that saying, which is part of the prayer of generosity. Siguro, I'd like to ask Dyke. Dyke, may nagtanong dito kung ano daw yung mga naging achievements mo in life.
Okay, all through my life, for the 35 years na nagtrabaho ko, I was a banker. So, nag-umpisa ako dun sa pagiging accounting clerk, then naging officer, until finally, I became the branch manager. So, naging branch manager ako ng isang bank na ang classification ng branch ko ay, we call it A branch, meaning this is the biggest that a branch can get. So, sa United Nations yung branch ko. And I was even awarded as the number 1 branch of the year in 2004. So, of all the branches in the whole bank, I was number 1. Binigyan pa nga ako ng trophy, binigyan ako ng cash incentive. So, sa akin success story na yon, accomplishment ko na yon. Pero ang kino-consider kong accomplishment para sa sarili ko is that yung na-mold yung character ko in a way that talagang ang pananampalataya ko sa Diyos, yung talaga yung foremost na lumilitaw sa akin.
Eh,
no?
matindi yung ginawa mo, binigay mo yung retirement fund mo, tsaka yung savings mo.
Kasi nga,
Hindi mo ba
naniniwala.
inisip yung retirement mo pag nagkasakit ka or ano?
Ang ako naman, siguro sa laki ng pananampalataya ko, sinasabi ko, pag hindi mo pinabayaan ng iba, hindi ka pa napababayaan ng Diyos, no? So, yun ang ano ko. Kaya, ang sinasabi nga nung isang pinakikinggan ko na preacher, sabi na, this is what you call irrational generosity. Hindi mo, you cannot outdo God in His generosity. Yun ang paniniwala ko. Kasi, kung ano ang paniniwala mo, yun ang isa sa buhay mo. Kaya alam ko na pinaniniwalaan ko na pag nagbigay ka, higit pa doon ibabalik ng Panginoon sa iyo.
Ikaw, Malu, anong outlook mo? Bakit mo ginagawa itong devotion na ito sa pagpapaaral ng mga scholar?
Dahil right after graduation nga, nainggit ako sa mga kaklase ko who joined the Jesuit Volunteer Program of Ateneo. Kasi that time, parang hindi ko kayang maging ganon dahil kailangan kong paaralin yung mga kapatid ko. So, ang una kong inisip is to work. So, the first job offered to me, I grabbed it. That is from a bank also. I started as a financial analyst. Then I rose from the ranks. I became an account officer in the corporate banking group. Then I retired, early retirement. For 20 years, I worked with the bank. After that, sabi ko, time to pay back. So I volunteered as a project officer of the Ateneo Alumni Scholarship Association. I worked as a project officer for 3 years. Tapos, after that, I became part of the board of directors. Kasi, ang feeling ko, if you cannot give materially or financially, you can also share your time and talent, di ba? Para matulungan yung asosasyon. So, I shared my time, once a month meeting and special projects nga, which I chaired. Tapos, yung talent ko, which palagay ko yun yung talent ko, sabi nila, I'm sociable, I'm friendly. So, I'm using that para to convince, to call other alumni scholars
to contribute.
To donate. Because those little amounts, kapag inad-add mo, can send a student to school, finish in Ateneo, and make a difference in their lives.
Well, thank you for joining and spending time with me and with us on this show. So I'd like to give you these gift certificates from Vine Holistic Aesthetic Clinic. They specialize in anti-aging and aesthetics. So,
Thank you.
Thank you for being.
Thank you.
Ngayon, I'd like to show you this final video because I asked Sister Anna Marie something. So, pakita natin yung final video. If you were to give a message to Enrique Guevarra and to other people like him, what would it be?
It's all, for me, it is all an awesome feeling for a person to arrive to this kind of gesture. And there must have been a moment in their life, you must have had a moment in your life when you touch the divine, because only the divine can help you do something that is divine.
Thank you. I think that summarizes it.
Because I don't know of any other way, you know. I mean, I would give siguro 20,000 or even one half, but that is what you call letting go and let God. That is a total abandonment. Total abandonment. And there must be a touch of God in him that he knows this God will never abandon him. I can only look at it that way. I know other way. He must have an experience, a very deep experience of God, to be able to just jump into his arms.
Was that how you felt?
Yeah.
Was that how you felt, Malu?
Yes.
Let's
It's
go.
true. Leave it all to Him.
Maraming nagte-text dito from all over asking how they can apply for an Ateneo scholarship. So maybe you can tell the audience. Hindi ko nababasahin lahat kasi maraming nagte-text from all over.
First, you have to
Pass.
apply for the Ateneo
Entrance.
application.
Entrance
Exam, the ASET.
May mga test ba yan in other testing centers? Meron yan, ano? Sa lahat.
When you apply for the Ateneo ASET exams, you can ask for the financial aid application
Yeah, pero
forms.
saan yung mga asset exams? Kasi kung taga Mindanao ka, saan ka kukuha ng exam?
They
may
have
testing
several. It's
centers.
in the website. Maybe they can just look for it.
Alam ko doon sa
there are
mga different
schools.
Ateneos, di ba? Ateneo
Yeah.
de Zamboanga, Ateneo de
Ateneo.
Xavier,
Yes.
may mga ganun. May mga testing centers.
May mga testing
Yeah.
centers.
So, kunyari, kumuha sila ng exam doon, mag-a-apply na sila ng scholarship.
Kasama
Makakuha ka
doon.
lang ng exam.
Kasabay.
Kasabay doon sa application.
Kasabay doon sa application. And then,
They have to check.
evaluate
Yes.
doon. How many percent of the school are scholars now? Ilang percent ng mga estudyante pala?
14.
Right now, it's 18%.
18.
18.
And the target is 20%.
20%.
20.
So,
So
one
we're
out
near.
of 5.
5.
1 out of 5 students are scholars
Yes.
from the Ateneo. And yung Ateneo Alumni Scholars Association is just one group that provides scholarship
Yes.
for ano.
Yes, actually the vision of the Ateneo Alumni Scholars Association is to be the #1 benefactor of scholarship in Ateneo. That means that we want others to enjoy what we've enjoyed.
Hindi, pero the image of Ateneo is an elitist school and ano, di ba kayo nahirapan nung pumasok kayo? Because you were the son of a farmer, you were the son of a messenger from Tondo. Nung pumasok kayo, hindi ba kayo nag-adjust?
Actually, mahirap talaga yung adjustment during the freshman year. Even if I graduated as a valedictorian, nahirapan din ako sa math during that time. So, it's the help of a sister, maybe I can mention Sister Coronel, who helped me get through the math subjects. Actually, tinututor niya ako every Saturday in their Stella Maris home. So, nagko-commute ako from Tondo just to go and visit her. Tapos tinulungan niya ako and eto, naging successful naman yung pagtulong ni Sister. Thank you, Sister. She's still alive. I think she's the head of a math organization.
Thank you, sister. And what about you, Dyke? How did you cope?
Culturally, siyempre, culture siya kasi iba yung buhay nila, no? Masyadong mataas. So, ako naman sabi ko, I have to be me, no? Kung ano yung ako, hindi ko naman kailangan makibagay sa kanila. Sila yung dapat makibagay sa akin. Kung sila may pera, ako may utang. Yun ang sinasabi parati sa sarili ko. So I have to be confident. Kaya pinagmamalaki ko kasi sila yung nagpapaturo sa akin. So parang ang edge ko sa kanila, ako kaya kong matapos na hindi ko kailangan ng pera. Hindi kagaya nyo na kailangan may utang kayo para matapos kayo. Parang ganon.
Well, ang bilis ng oras and malapit matapos yung show. So I'd like to give this opportunity for both of you to give your parting message. Baka may gusto kayong batiin, pasalamatan pa, and so on. Maybe we can start with Malu.
Yeah. First of all, I really want to thank the Lord kasi siya talaga yung tumulong sa amin since grade school up to college and up to now. I always lift it up all to Him. Lahat ng mga projects ko, mga challenges sa organisasyon. Basta't alam ko, God work His ways kasi. And He's always there. I also like to thank my parents, especially my mom, who really motivated me to work hard and to give my all sa lahat ng gagawin ko. My dad is also still living. He's already 93 years old now. Hello, Daddy Carding. Maraming salamat po sa binigay niyo sa akin na gift of education. Siguro hello din to my husband who's also a scholar, Nell. And I have 4 kids, Marlo, Marie, I have twin boys, Mark and Matt, who all studied in Ateneo. So, binabalik ko po lang lahat ng naitulong sa akin ng Ateneo in working with the Ateneo Alumni Scholarship Association.
Thank you, Malu. Like,
Ako, siyempre una, pasalamatan natin Panginoon kasi lahat naman sa Kanya nang galing yon. Kung ano ako ngayon, alam ko gawa ng, it's the work, it's the hand of God, no? Na yun, nakatapos nga ako. Marami akong pasasalamatan, siyempre, lalo na si Mother Ana, no? Ana Marina, at saka, of course, Assumpta Technical High School, no? Kung hindi yun ipinote up ng alumni ng Assumption, di sana wala din ako ngayon dito. And thank you for this opportunity na ipalaganap natin na talagang kung anong meron tayo ngayon, hindi naman atin yun eh. Parang inano lang ni Lord sa atin, pinadaan lang natin ni Lord sa atin para makatulong din sa iba. Kung ano yung tinulong sa'yo, maganda siguro para ibalik mo yon, tulungan mo din yung iba.
okay, so in ending this show, kasi yung title natin is to give and not to count the cost. So buuin na natin yung prayer, di ba? Kung saan nanggaling yun. So yung prayer ni St. Ignatius of Loyola for generosity, generosity is contagious, di ba? Nagsimula yun, lalo niya in your case, yung alumni ng Assumption, nag-donate para magtayo ng school sa Pampanga, sa San Simon, yung Assumpta, napaaral ka. Tapos ikaw naman, nag-donate ka, tumulong ka para magpaaral ng iba tulad ni Tricia.
Yes.
Ganun din sa iyo, Lourdes. So, let's mention the prayer. Lord Jesus, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as you deserve. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heal the wounds. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and not to seek reward, except that of knowing that I do your holy will. Amen. This is Tonino Habana of Libertas signing off. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat.